channel. Today's video, it's how can I say it? It's a little bit different. It is a story time. It's like a story time slash explanation as to why I'm doing a few things. Yeah, I am not sure on how many details I'm gonna hit in this story, but I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible because it's like 12 and Queen is taking her afternoon nap, so I have to hurry up and do this before she wakes up, because when she wakes up, she's not going back to sleep until tonight, and then I'm gonna be tired because I have things to do. The story and the title is probably why you clicked on the video. So today is, wow, I don't know the date, but I know Queen's birthday is Friday, May 15th. And a lot of people don't know, but the few people that do know, I am doing, some people would say, the most for Queen's birthday. And the story is basically why I will be doing the most, because in my opinion, me as her mom, her first birthday was not it. And also I'm wearing a hat because I just didn't feel like combing my hair. But her first birthday was not it at all. So we're gonna get into that story. Basically, when I used to live in New York for a few months after I had Queen. My mom came to Germany and I went to New York. So, and I'm not gonna name anybody, I'm just gonna tell a story and try not to hit too many personal details, because when it comes to these things, I'm a very private person. Not many people know I went through any of these things or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm a very private person. If you know you're young and your parents do not want you listening to this, click off. Watch another video. Just click off and watch the video I'm gonna be posting on Friday. You can watch that. But wow, I don't know what I was saying. I said, you know you're young and your parents don't want you watching this video, go ahead and click off. And also, I know there's people in the world that go through worse stuff than this, but this is just me, my personal story as a young mom, and what was going on with me around Queen's first birthday. So like I said, I was living in New York for a few months, and I was living with some family members, which I no longer talk to anymore because, anyways, I was living with some family members, and everything was cool, everything was fine. We're rolling into May. Okay, so basically, I used to live in New York before. I lived in New York like 3 times already. I lived in New York in like 2013, 14, around that. And I used to live with a family member, and there were 2 other family members living with that family member. And one of the family members, I was in middle school at the time there. One of the family members that I was living with, he tried to do something very inappropriate to me, which I'm not gonna go into details and all of that. If you're old enough, you have common sense as to where I'm going. It's very disgusting, whatever. I never said anything about it until I was pregnant with Queen, because in my head, I'm just like, I'm having a daughter. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to her. I'm very protective of her, and this is one of the reasons why. But I get so upset whenever I'm thinking about this. But yeah, he tried to do something to me, and I never told anyone anything until I had Queen. So basically, one of the family members always wanted to watch Queen and stuff, but the man that tried to do what he tried to do to me, just in case people don't understand what I'm saying, he was a family member of mine, and he tried to put his private part inside of me as a little girl. And yeah, just to be, just to get it out of the way in case people are not catching on, because some people are, whatever. So the person kept asking me to watch Queen and stuff like that, and I kept saying no. Why? Because if I'm telling you that this person tried to do such and such to me, yeah, I never said anything way before when it happened, and a lot of people go through this and go through worse and don't say anything. But if I'm trying to tell you that someone tried to do something to me and you're not believing me, I am not trusting you with my daughter. So fast forward, I don't know, it's not about me, it's about Queen's birthday. So yeah, we're in May, and this issue's coming back up because I'm just really strict on my kid is not around any male family members. Anybody that knows about this and chooses not to believe me, my kid is not allowed around them, and it's just gonna be like that forever. I don't care. You could say what, you could do what, my kid will not be around you. So, incident ended up happening, let's say May 9th or 10th, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw it in my Snapchat memories, like pictures, and it reminded me of what was happening that day. An incident happened with a family member, and they didn't like what I had to say. So what they did, instead of coming to me directly, I remember exactly what I was doing. Queen had a first birthday shoot, and I had to go get a dress because the dress had to get fitted for her, and I had to go get it. And the same time I was going, I got a call, and the situation came up again, and the person was just bringing up excuses for that man that tried to do that to me, and it was just not sitting with me. And like, I cannot stress this enough. My mother knows this. Anybody that's close to me, you will not be around my child if you know about the situation and choose to do nothing or anything in that sort. Y'all gonna hear me saying that a lot in this video, and I'm trying not to make it long. I'm already at 5 minutes. So that day when I was going to pick up her dress, because her photo shoot was either 2 days before her birthday or 2 days or a day before her birthday. No, it was 3 days before her birthday. So I'm going there and I'm on the phone and they're talking the bullshit in my head, excuse my language, and whatever, right? So they didn't like what I had to say and basically called another family member and told them to call my mother and send a ticket for Jessica because we don't want her living here anymore. She's causing too much drama. She's being complicated, right? All because I chose to voice about what happened to me and why I do not want my child around certain people. So my day is slowly ending after I picked up the dress. I am going to Chick-fil-A. I will never forget this because the dress was over on around 34th Street in New York. So I'm going to Chick-fil-A to get something to eat, then head home. And I specifically remember I was talking to Queen's grandmother on her father's side. Same time I got a phone call from my mother, but it was kind of weird because I'm like, what? Like, I was looking at the time difference in Germany. So I answered, and she was like, I need you to sit down and we need to have a serious conversation. She let me know that those family members called her, a family member called her to let her know basically what I just said. Jessica needs to pack her stuff and go or she'll be homeless. You know? Simple as that. Poor me with a baby in New York City, right? So, after that, I was just like, okay, well, I'll come to Germany because I'm not gonna go homeless in the streets of New York with my almost 1-year-old baby. That's just, not gonna work. So after that, I remember I went back to the place where I was staying. It was, when I tell y'all, it was the most awkward thing ever because it's like nobody's talking to each other, but I know to myself that they call my mom and another family member and let them know that Jessica and her baby needs to get out our place. So we're getting closer to Queen's birthday, and everything was just a rush. It was just a rush, a rush, a rush. So Queen's birthday is on the 15th. On the 12th or the 13th was her photo shoot. I went to do her photo shoot and things were just getting more bad. Like, don't get me wrong, the photo shoot was nice, it was fun, the pictures came out nice, and I think I'll put a picture somewhere here of Queen's, a few pictures from Queen's photo shoot. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful photo shoot. But wow, my head is all over anytime I talk about this. Yeah, the photo shoot was nice, and after the photo shoot, I remember telling my mom, because the SIM card that I have for that number, it was belonging to the family member that I was no longer speaking to. So I asked my mom if I could go ahead and get it changed. So I went and changed it. And for all the people, they'd be like, you're always changing your number, you're always changing your number. This time when I changed my number, that was the reason why. But like I said, I'm a very private person when it comes to these things. So I just never said anything to anybody, and I just told them I feel like changing my number. So I texted one of the family members before I switched out the SIM card, like, okay, you can tell such and such she could cut off that phone line because I'm no longer using that number. I guess that triggered them somehow. I don't know how. I thought I was doing the right thing. I guess that triggered them somehow, and she was like, okay, well, do you know when your mom is sending your ticket, because time is, I think she said like time is ticking or something. Some type of foolery in my head they were talking. And this was the day of Queen's photo shoot, so this is afterwards. After the photo shoot, I went to get the SIM card from T-Mobile and texted her that. Then I went home. Then it was extremely awkward because it's like you're in a house with a child, and like Queen was now learning to walk and stuff because, well, not learning, but she was starting to walk more. And it was so awkward because she's a baby. She doesn't know what's going on. So she's thinking she could walk into like the living room and be around these people and it's most normal. But when she walks into the living room, they're looking at her like, the hell, your mom needs to come get you. So it's just like extremely awkward. And I kept having to go back into a house where I was not talking to anybody. So that was the day of the photo shoot. On the 15th was her birthday. On her birthday, I kid you not, this is exactly how it went. I was already starting to pack. I had so much stuff. I had so much stuff to pack. I gave some stuff away because Queen had a lot of toys already. I gave some stuff away to a church. Some stuff I left back. I left it in a box and I was supposed to send for it and I never got to, which I'm really mad about that because the dress that I paid like $200, almost $300 for Queen's birthday, it was in that box and I don't even know if it's still there. It was, anyways, materialistic things. So on the 14th, on the 14th packing, on the 15th Queen's birthday, because she was turning a year. And when I had came to Germany, my mom had some stuff to go do for work for like a month or a few weeks. So Queen would not have been able to go get her shots that she has to get, her 1-year checkup. She would not have been able to get it until a few months later. So I said, okay, let me get it out the way while I'm in New York. So on her birthday, my poor baby, on her birthday, I had to take her to get all these injections. And she was just screaming and crying. She was moody, she was fussy, she wanted to go home. Now, for her birthday, I ordered a smash cake and then a big cake. My thing was this. I was just gonna, I still have the candle till this day in the package. It was a gold candle with a 1 and a crown because her name is Queen, so you know, she runs the world. So my whole thing was, okay, I'm gonna light the candle, call her daddy, we'll sing happy birthday, and that's it. It's her first birthday. She will not remember it, but she will have memories for that day. I kid y'all not. The smash cake, she didn't do much smashing to it in the photo shoot, right? So the smash cake was in the fridge, and then it was what do you call it? A square cake? A box cake? I don't know, whatever you call it. It was in the fridge, and it said happy birthday Queen, and had a crown and everything. I kid y'all not, I never got to cut that cake. I don't even know what that cake tastes like. I left it there in the fridge. I don't know if they ate it. I don't know if they threw it away. They probably ate it, no doubt. But I don't know if they threw it away. I don't know what they did to it. But all I know is I left that cake in the fridge. So after May 15th, you would think I'm able to at least, go do something with Queen. And I know a lot of y'all are thinking, Jessica, she's only one. It's only so much you could do to her. But to me, it was just more of a milestone thing. Like, I'm a first-time mom. I'm a young mom. I'm a single mom. I'm doing mainly everything alone. And, yeah. Anyways. So on the 16th is the day we had to fly out to Germany. And so hectic. I still wasn't done packing things. I had to go print out certain stuff from the library. I was up and down that day. It was just so awkward because it's like, just imagine living with someone. Well, not living with someone. Just imagine you're in someone's house and you're like walking on your tiptoes 24/7 because it's like, they want you out of your place. But it's like only so much you can do until it's time for you to leave. So on the 16th, flying off to Germany. I missed my flight because of all the running around. So poor me, Queen is fussy because she's still sore from the shot she got. She's fussy. I was running late. I was all over. The people in the airport wasn't mixing stuff up. They were saying that I had to go buy a new ticket. And coming to find out I did not have to buy any tickets. So it's like 11 o'clock at night. And I don't remember what time my flight was. It was 11 o'clock at night. And then finally I saw someone and asked them for help. And then they let me know that, okay, you're getting to stay in a hotel for free for one night. And then your flight will be tomorrow and you're off to Germany. So I don't have to keep rambling about that. That was just a timeline from a few days in May. My point being is this. On Friday, y'all are going to see me doing the most for Queen's second birthday because I feel like I owe her that. Because on her first birthday, it was my fault that we were even in that situation. I was more younger and I didn't have much understanding to certain things that my mom was trying to let me know, and I was being ignorant. So if I had just listened, I would have never even been in those people's home. And situation her first birthday probably would have been lit. And I wouldn't be doing so much for her second birthday. But another important thing too is I know a lot of people can relate to the first thing that I said at the beginning. Well, not the first thing I said. What I said at the beginning of the video, we go through stuff like family members trying to do sexual things, strangers, whoever. A lot of people go through it and stay silent, which is very terrible because most of the time, look what happens when you stay silent about it. When you do decide to talk about it, people don't believe you, which I think is really effed up. I almost cussed. So yeah, and I don't, like I said, I do not talk about these things with people, and I'm just telling a whole bunch of strangers. Just a little piece of something that I went through in life. And yeah, the goal is to protect Queen at all costs, make sure she never goes through anything like this ever in life, and make her second birthday as great as possible. Y'all are gonna see a video of that on Friday. Friday's gonna be very hectic. I think I hit all the points there. Only people that's very close to me know this story. I didn't hit too many details because, like I said, I'm a very private person and I try to share as much that I think was necessary to this story. And yeah, am I missing anything? Yeah, I just want to be the best mom that I can be and make this day great for her. And I know a lot of people say, like, well, Jessica, she doesn't remember it. She will not remember it, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. She'll get to see it when she gets older, God's willing. She will see it when she gets older. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's it. And that's all. Y'all will not be seeing this face until Friday. It's Queen's birthday, and yeah, I just felt like I just had to give y'all this brief update, this history update on what happened on her first birthday, so you can understand why Jessica is doing so much for her. It's not so much, but I'm gonna make it a nice day for her, and you know, she can look forward to her second year in this life and many more. And yeah, peace and love and stay blessed and all of that.